Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Come on in, get comfy. We'll be doing your reading today. I'm going to start with the Light Seer deck and we'll see what we get from there. So today we're asking, what are they thinking and feeling as it relates to you in your relationship? Now this could be someone you are not in contact with at all. It could be someone you're in a relationship with. So I do not know about that. You'll have to be the judge, and I'm going to start shuffling. So we're asking, what are they thinking and feeling about you, collective? And this reading is timeless, and those cards just really jumped out there. Let's see. This one came out first. We'll put it here. Let's see what your person is thinking and feeling regarding this relationship. Okay, well, they feel like it's out of balance. Temperance card is the divine, trying to balance things. It's disharmony. And right next to this Five of Wands, there's conflict here. This can be competition, fighting. Six of Wands is basically a failure. It's the victory card in reverse. And so therefore, there's no communication. That's pretty straightforward there. And at the bottom of the deck, yeah, I just had a feeling. I wanted to look at that. Let me put this up here. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. And for me as a reader, that is sometimes somebody coming in with an offer. But for me, more often than not, for me as a reader, it means this is a student. He's a student. He, she's a student. And it's about learning. For me, it's about spiritual learning in particular. And so it's telling me that you guys are learning something about each other, and spiritually, I'm just going to say it like that, spiritually, this is a lesson. There's a lesson here. And of course, I chuckled when I saw the Devil card. Well, yeah, that would be perfect, right? Or appropriate. Not that it's good. So what are they learning about? They're learning about toxicity, things that are restricting and holding you back. This can be obsession. This can be addictions. So, yeah, oh, well, goodness. And in this context, because of the card that follows it, I'm going to say it's obsession, predominantly because the Six of Cups in reverse. In the upright, it's nostalgia. It's thinking back fondly on memories of the past. In the reverse, oh gosh, these cards are really speaking clearly today because of the card below it. And I was going to say, in reverse, it's not being able to let go. It's being consumed by memories of the past, not being able to get past, just overwhelmed with things, thinking back on the past. And below that, the Five of Cups, it's healing. It's remorse, regret, hurt, pain. In the reverse, it means we're trying to heal from that. So, from what? From a missed opportunity. The Ace of Wands, it's a passionate new beginning, but in the reverse, it means that didn't happen. That did not happen. Somebody had the chance to get a new perspective and didn't. They were stuck. And now, they're hoping to move on to calmer waters. I don't know. All right, let's don't go too far down in that deck. I do want to clarify these cards that are out here. Thinking and feeling. I'd say there's definitely remorse. You're thinking back on this potential an argument, many arguments, conflict, whatever this conflict was between the two of you that caused this. I'm calling that a failure. It's, as I said, in the upright, victory after a very long battle, but in the reverse, it's quite the opposite. It can also refer to somebody's ego being too big for me as a reader. All right, we want to clarify this Temperance, please, Spirit. And that is not the deck I was going to clarify with. Hold on one second. I wanted to clarify with the little Light Seer. All right. Please show me, what do you want to say to me on this Temperance card, please? What is this Temperance card in reverse about? And they're telling me that card needs to come out. Oh, okay. Things are being eliminated. In the reverse, the Moon card is things that are hidden, secrets, fears. And in the reverse, it's things being brought to the light. All right, what else? So being brought to the light, oh my Lord, you can't even make that up. That flew out of my, I don't know if you could see that, if that was on camera, how it flew out. 5 of Wands, 5 of Wands. So whatever was the bone of contention between you two, whatever caused this conflict, your person is getting illuminated. That word's just so perfect. Illuminated. They're trying to understand. They're being shown, because this is not major arcana card. This is the divine. Divine has been trying to show them what caused this imbalance here. What caused this conflict? They're giving them the well, I can't say that on camera, but they're teaching them. How about that? They're, again, illuminating them. Well, I'm not going to take this card because, oh, well, I will comment. I'm going to put it back in the deck because I didn't ask my next question. I was going to clarify the 5 of Wands, but it did come out, and that's always meaningful for me when I get flyers. The Judgment in reverse is, it can be as simple as lack of a reconciliation, lack of an awakening, which is feeling pretty appropriate maybe in this situation. Somebody failed to see, to get the clue here that they needed to get, and hopefully now they're getting it with this Moon card in reverse. I don't know, there's a lot of fear I'm feeling around this, and I'm not sure what that's about yet. Let's keep going. 5 of Wands in reverse, please, Spirit. Tell me about this 5 of Wands, this conflict, this fighting, competition. What does this mean? What do they want to tell us? What are they thinking and feeling? Whoa, a bunch flew out. Let's see. Well, you know what I said about the Judgment card, or about something here, Judgment, I think it was. No, it was the 6 of Wands. I said about ego. The 5 of Swords is the card of ego and pride and winning at all costs. Now, it's come out in the reverse. This can mean somebody realizing that that's what they were doing, having an aha moment about that. But, you know, and the Magician card is often manifesting, but I'm feeling that this might be more about manipulation. Yes, you could read it to say they want to make amends. By the way, this 5 of Swords can also be in the upright self-sabotage. So this could say they're realizing the error of their ways. They want to try to manifest something with you, and they're coming to tell you that. This is a strong card of Knight of Swords, of communication. But I'm feeling this Magician card, I'm feeling manipulation here, and I don't like that. I really am not comfortable. I may clarify that too. Yeah, give me a card on that Magician, Spirit, please, and thank you. Give me a card on this Magician. All right. Well, the Death card can be beginnings and endings, but ultimately it is change. It is transformation. And it's in the upright. That's a good sign. That means somebody is trying to change, is what I heard. When that card fell, immediately it's somebody is trying to change. Well, that's a good sign, because I don't often get that with the Death card. All right, so that is very likely what they're wanting to come and tell you. I've changed. I've changed. Let's keep going here. The 6 of Wands, Spirit. Let's clarify this 6 of Wands. What are they thinking and feeling? All right. So they feel like they want to come and tell you they've changed. It could be saying they know it's over, but I don't know. Let's keep going here before I say that. Give me 2 cards, please, on this 6 of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, they feel like, well, they want to move to calmer waters, but Let's see what else. One more card, please, on this Six of Wands. Oh, okay, we got more than that. There's that Five of Cups again, and in the reverse. They want to come back from this sadness. They're feeling sad. This is, again, regret, remorse. I often think that's the woulda, coulda, shoulda card. What's at the bottom? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. I'm also hearing, because I'm seeing this King of, this could be you, but I ask how they're feeling, and I feel like this is more their energy, so feel free to reverse it if it applies. But I'm feeling like they want to move on from this remorse and regret. It's like haunting them is what it's feeling to me like. It's haunting them. And it's putting them in this King of Wands in the reverse energy. Now, I didn't, was it? Yes, it was the reading I did yesterday. Let me think. This will come out Saturday. It is, what are they hiding? I believe that was the reading that this came out in. And the Five of Wands came out in. So you might want to go check that reading out. I'll try to remember to link it in the end screen here for you. But it was this king, he is not a nice person in the reverse. He's very self-absorbed. He can be angry. It can also mean nobody's doing anything because this is an action card. He's just full of himself. He's shallow, can we say that? Shallow and self-absorbed. He's just not particularly nice. Now, this can be saying they want to move on from that energy, and if that's how you perceive them and how they were to you, they definitely are feeling bad about that behavior. They want to move on from that because they're feeling bad about that kind of behavior. But there's no communication here, no forward movement. Let's get some cards on that. And before I move on, at the bottom of the deck, this Knight of Cups does say a love offer coming forward. Now, the Judgment card is here again, and it's in the upright that they would like a reconciliation. But the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is disharmony in a home because of a third party. Third parties are not always people, y'all. They can be jobs, they can be pets, they can be illnesses, money problems. But yeah, there is, looks like the truth has come out about that. It's caused an ending, but somebody's having a hard time moving on from that ending, or they don't want it to end and they're feeling out in the cold. All right, let me see what this Eight of Wands has to tell us. Why are they not communicating? What is it they want to tell us? For my collectives person, what do they want to tell us here? And that came right back, didn't it? Yeah. One more place. This can also be, in the reverse, can also be a lot of overindulging, like drinking too much or partying too much. So what your person is telling me, I think this goes back. The energy here is bouncing off of this Moon in reverse card over here, which we talked about. This is illumination. So the conflict here between you, this competition in this relationship, there is illumination around it. So what could be saying, because I'm feeling the energy between these cards here, these two and this card. What was illuminated is that there was a third party and the truth came out, and that's why they're not communicating with you. They're feeling weak, they're feeling they've lost their confidence, potentially, and they have withdrawn, feeling hermiting. This can be ghosting. Maybe they just dropped off the face of the earth, as far as you know. They quit communicating. Now, the Four of Pentacles, what's behind that? Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. In the upright, this is the card known as the Miser card. Somebody's saving for a rainy day. in the reverse, it could be somebody holding on too tight, not wanting to let something go. You know, it could be greed. It could be, I'm too worried about my money to think about anything else. I'm sorry, y'all, I didn't mean to laugh, but I heard when I saw this Justice card, and this can be balancing of the scales, I heard karma. So this person, I think, is aware if they did something here or they were treating you badly because they had you in a third party, they're aware that the scales are balancing, that they're getting their karma here. That's what I heard. And they very well may want to come and bring you an apology. But they know you're going to have your wall up. But they're hoping for a victory now. It's in the upright. It's in the reverse here. They're hoping for a victory. And they might do something reckless because the Fool in reverse, but I think they're not optimistic that you're going to start over with them on a new scale, new cycle. But the Fool in reverse can be reckless, somebody who's just reckless. Yeah. All right, well, let's ask. Let's do another deck here. I'll put these here and here. Now, let's ask with which deck? This deck? Okay. What is the potential future in this relationship? And bear in mind, y'all, people have free will, so no matter, this is just the potential that is in the energy here. Doesn't mean your person is necessarily going to step up to the plate and do that, but let's ask, what is the potential future in this for my collective and their person? What might this person do, or the potential future that's ready to come out? Okay. Well, they might come forward and tell you the truth. Tell you that they really don't want you to go, or they don't want to walk away, or maybe they want to say, what's underneath this? There's the Strength card now in the upright. That they are not single, that they weren't single. Maybe they've got the strength now to do that, to come to you and talk to you. That they can't put up a pretense anymore. They understand that you don't want to fight for this anymore. They are losing sleep and having anxiety about it. All right, let's keep going. I want to pull a couple more. Thank you. Oh, they know they made you unhappy. Or, well, this is future. So if this hasn't happened, they may tell you, I want to tell you the truth now. The truth is, I can't walk away from you. I tried to walk away. I'm not able to walk away. I don't want to walk away because you are my happiness, but now I'm unhappy because I'm unhappy. Very simple. And they may come rushing in to tell you that. No, well, that's interesting. This is a strong card of communication. This is my strongest card of communication in the reverse. So I'm feeling this back and forth, this back and forth, this back and forth. And it's interesting, when I was up here, I did see the Queen of Pentacles want to peek out. She was, I think, at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, but again, if this third party is another person, I think that's why they're being held back. They've got somebody, this Queen of Pentacles on their side, very likely, that's putting a wall up. And there's the Five of Swords in reverse again. Yeah, really. And the Justice card again. Now the cards are starting to repeat. Okay, well, let me come back to this. You may be, and there's no gender here in Hero, you may be this Queen of Pentacles that was up here. You feel like the rug's been pulled out from you if this person did this to you. And your stability now was gone, or it might have cost your money to be bad. And here we go. You decided you're not going to stand and fight for this. You know, because they maybe lied to you, and you're getting their karma because of this Queen of Wands. So there were two queens there, and so nothing's moving. Nobody's coming forward. But let me clarify these cards before we get down the road too far that rabbit hole. So let me clarify these 3 cards about this potential future. Show me this King of Swords, please, Spirit. Potential future energy in this relationship for my collective. What does this King of Swords want to tell us? Perfect. So this Queen of Pentacles, I was right. This Queen of Pentacles is probably you. And now it's in the upright. That's a good sign. Let's see. Let me get one more here, Spirit, please, on this King of Swords. One more card, please. There it is. Well, okay. Well, or, now I'm getting 2 different, so this could be for either 2 groups of you watching this video, or they're just 2 different ways to interpret this story. Or it could be saying the truth is, I'm with this Queen of Pentacles, but this cycle is coming to an end. The world is the end. It's the last card in the tarot because it was toxic, the Devil card. Because it was toxic, and this person is holding me back. I'm being held back. And there's the moon in the upright. That means things that you cannot see, things being hidden, fears, can be lies. And as I said that, yes, the 3 of Swords. Yeah, this is the ultimate hurt, betrayal, and again, a third party card for me as a reader. That they're still healing from. They're not done healing from it, or you're not done healing from it, because there was a lack of truth here, and that's why it had to end. That's why this ended with you, potentially. I feel like that's the way this is going. This feels like this was the story they're telling me, is maybe they're stuck over here, because that's what the Devil card means. It's restrictions, being held back, anything that holds you back, whether that's an obsession or an addiction of some kind, a person, a relationship, codependency. So that could be saying that's what's going on for them in the future, that they're still stuck. But let's see what can't they walk away from? Why can they not walk away here, Spirit? Please clarify this 8 of Cups for my collective. Potential future energies. Why? Whoa, 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 whoa. Those 2 wanted to, or 3, whatever that is. Yeah, oh goodness, goodness, goodness. Now, we got 2 queens here. As I said earlier, the queens, you know, we had, well, it doesn't matter anyway. I feel like this Queen of Cups most likely represents you. They're really having trouble walking away from you. The Queen of Cups is the most love you can pull. I mean, she gives her full cup of love. But in the reverse, they're saying either they know you cannot give that cup of love under the circumstances, or they're not able to give that cup of love under the circumstances. And they feel totally weak and about it. They're, you know, and it's interesting, the Star card. So the Star card only comes out after a tower has fallen. So I feel like there's been a breakup here and the tower has fallen, or could be referring to a tower falling over here. I may pull a card on this World card to ask what that ending is, but let's get back to this. The Star card is hopes and wishes coming true, wishing on a star, you know. So why is that? I think it's just they're hoping to return. I mean, they don't want to leave. They don't want it to be over. They don't want to move on. They're hoping. Yeah, that's what I get from that. But let me keep going. What is the Sun in reverse? And I'm going to come back to this World card. What is the Sun in reverse here? Obviously, they're unhappy with the way things are, and this is future now. I don't consider my reading, when I say future in my readings, to be very far out. This could be only a week. It could be a month. Clarify this Sun in reverse, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, Lord. There's that heartbreak again. At least in the reverse, it means they're trying to heal from that. And I think they're saying they're hoping you're healing from that too. So I don't know, collective, if you broke up with them or they broke up with you, but this definitely, now that I've got more of these cards out, that could very well be that death is also, besides transformation, is an ending here. Please give me one more card here on this Sun card. And if you hear voices, there's some work being done right outside my window down here. I hope they're not going to be too loud. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, what's underneath this? There's that death card. We can't get rid of the death card. It keeps coming up in my readings. But now the Temperance card is in the upright and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that's a good sign. What? Three of Cups in the upright. Celebration. All right. So future influence potential is, there's so many ways to read this. And so I know there's a lot of stories, people watching this who will have all kinds of different stories. So one story is, they're going to come tell you the truth. They're going to come tell you the truth about this Queen of Pentacles that we saw up here, that they are with the devil, which means restriction, that they potentially are ending a cycle with. They know that this has hurt you. They know that you're not giving your cup of love, and they can't give their cup of love yet, but they don't want to walk away. They still see you as their wishes and dreams coming true. But they know this has hurt you deeply. They're hoping they are healing, and they're hoping you are healing from this because you're very unhappy. Both of you are. Now, the troublesome card here is the Magician in the reverse. This is manipulation. So I'm going to take this to mean that they know they hurt you and manipulated you, and that's what caused this unhappiness. That's how I'm reading that. Because they would like this happy home, happy family. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is prosperity, your money being good, you've got a good relationship, all that is, the white picket fence, the dogs, the kids with this Ten of Pentacles. But nobody's coming in to talk about that. The Knight of Swords is in reverse here. And so I think what's happening is if this is the case and they're trying to end something over here, they're not telling you this. They're not telling you about this ending. But the divine is trying to balance. Again, the Temperance that was over here. This is about patience. So they're asking you to be patient. They're trying to turn this fortune. They're trying to turn this, to me, this means they're trying to turn the energy here into something positive to celebrate because they feel passionate about you. They like a passionate new beginning with you. Now that is definitely one way to read this. And I feel the most likely scenario. Now, if you, I don't even know if I want to go there. It just feels like such a minority of you that the other scenario is happening, where this would be you. They're telling you the truth that they're ending something with you, or this could have already happened, and we're just saying that's what happened here, and yet they're not able to walk away. But we just have two queens here. I can't get beyond the fact that there are two queens here. So there's three people here in this relationship. One of them is in the upright, and this could be also saying that maybe they couldn't end this situation because of money. This could have been they were focusing on money. They're trying to, to maybe save up enough money so that they can end this cycle and bring that cycle to an end. That could be. So they're holding back their cup of love here. It's making them weak because they're still holding out hope. They're trying to heal from this heartbreak, and And they could be also saying they are feeling manipulated down here. Now, again, this is potential future. But, you know, it hurts my heart for you, collective, that the Sun card is in the reverse. These are, all three of these are bad cards to have, especially together. But I understand it. They're just saying the reason there's unhappiness in the future here is because somebody is still trying to heal from a heartbreak. And they're maybe potentially feeling manipulated. So what it's telling me is if this person comes in, perhaps in the future, and they tell you that they've ended something over here, I think you might be the one who's feeling a bit manipulated. Maybe you feel like you can't trust them. Now I want to come back to this World card. I want to ask, what is this ending? Who or what? Tell me about this World card. What is this ending over here? This cycle that's ending. Spirit, show me, what is this World card here? And then I think we'll wrap this up. Oh, I love that. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, good. Lord, you can't get clearer than that. Love tarot. So what they're saying is when this ending happens, that's when the Sun's going to come out. This ending needs to happen for happiness to return. This is the Sun card in reverse. Now it's in the upright. Why? Because this has to end. This is the quintessential card of endings. It's being stabbed in the back. I mean, look how many swords that person has in their back. Because they weren't single and they were attached to the devil over here. And they were stuck. Yeah. So the truth is, they know, the truth is they know that this has to end, that cycle has to end for happiness to come back with you. Yeah. They want to return. They don't want this to be over. They know you're unhappy. I feel like that's a message there too. They know you're unhappy, but they also know this has got to end over here. Any advice for my collective? Last card, y'all. This reading is much longer than I planned it to be, but any advice, last few cards here for my collective regarding this relationship. Any cards of advice, please, for my collective. Please and thank you. Last few cards for my collective. Well, we want to turn it around. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm laughing because what I heard in that one wants to come out. Okay. All right. Here's what I heard. When that came out, the reason I was laughing is don't wait on anybody is what I heard. This is in reverse. It's imbalance. Obviously, it's a lack of balance, a lack of harmony, and it can be impatience. And so what I heard was don't hold your breath. Don't wait for this apology that may never be coming in. Don't lose sleepless nights over it. Because I think you know the truth here, and the truth has been shown to you, and that's your choice what you do with that. Don't cry over spilt milk. If this cup is meant for you, it'll come back. Let me put it like that. Interesting. I'm just getting a real funky energy, different energy off this Knight of Wands. I was trying to feel that out. Yeah. Because they're going to tell you, they're coming in, I put down my player ways, and I think you're going to put a wand up. Oh, wand. Yeah, you're going to put a wall up. I think they know if they try to approach you right now, you're going to put this wall up. They could be saying, I've made a decision that I don't want to collaborate anymore, but look, but that's not the truth. Or you're not going to think it's the truth. One of those two. Yeah, I think this can just be more self-sabotage, telling you what you want to hear, and they're not going to give to this equally, and there's the Devil card until they get released, because in the reverse it means somebody being set free from something that's toxic. So yeah, making up your mind. Wow, that's pretty clear. Look at these two cards. That's a whole lot of hurt and sleepless nights, y'all, over this situation. But the truth is being revealed. So even though this may be you, collective, having these sleepless nights, painful anxiety, the truth is coming out. The truth will out about this cup that somebody rejected and is now rethinking, well, maybe that grass wasn't greener over there. Let me come back and I'll tell them that I'm not going to be a player anymore, and I'm ready to put down this heavy burden, and I've made up my mind. But I don't know. Because that Seven of Swords is there, I'm not sure that they can be trusted here. I hate to say that. I'm really not. Don't want to sound jaded, but I'm just feeling, for some of you, this person, I'm not sure. I hope that's not my own personal bias coming through. I don't mean it to. I just think you need to, ask the questions. Ask questions. I'm going to see if one more card will like to come out for that advice for you. One more card on the advice. Just be sure you know what you want, and if you want this person back, then do your due diligence in finding out if indeed this relationship is over. If they come in and tell you that it's over with this other person, that's kind of what the essence of what I'm feeling here is. This can also be, the Page of Cups in reverse can be emotional instability. So maybe it's just saying, you're not ready. They're not ready. They're still hurt. Maybe they're still hurting over this situation over here. I don't know. Anything else, Spirit? Give me maybe one more card. Or if not, we'll just close it out. Please, one more card. I was hoping for 3. 3 is a magic number here. But I don't think they're going to give me one. All that shuffling. Well, one more time. One more card. 2 more cards. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think the Spirit is just saying, stand your ground. Know that maybe you're not done healing it. Maybe they're not done healing it. You may need some more time to heal this. But again, if this person, and I don't have strong cards here, any strong cards of communication, this just might be one of those things that if you are not in contact with this person, that you may have to give yourself closure. But what they're thinking and feeling is they don't want to walk away. They don't want you to walk away. But I think they're just feeling like they can't. This is the truth. This is like the story over here. I think the truth is they're focused on money. There's something they're attached to here. They're trying to end, or maybe that is in the, again, this is in the future down here, but they're still in imbalance, emotionally and universally speaking. Stand your ground and continue to heal while the energy here is being balanced out. Know your worth. Know that you are beautiful, what guy or girl. No gender here in tarot. You are sexy, you're desirable, you're smart, you're, all the wonderful things, the action queen of wands here. Pardon me. And don't let this, you know what your happiness is, because you hear me talk about sometimes in my readings, the Ten of Cups, this is a lack of happiness. This is unhappiness. And I started to talk about illusion and things being too good to be true, but that might have been the case down here. Yep. So know your worth. That's why I said that, the Empress in reverse. you feel like there's just, there's no nurturing here. You're not being nurtured is what I heard. So this is, to me, a message about no communication. Yeah, you just need to take care of yourself, collective. Focus on what you need and want to make you happy. Know what that is. And then if this person comes back and tells you they've ended something with this other queen over here, or if this is you, potentially, I just think you both, we got trying to heal, but you're not healed yet. So I think you just need more time to heal and get over this very difficult ending here. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Siri. All right, I'm just listening to see if there's anything else Spirit wants to say here, and I'm just not. I think that's the end. All right, guys. Well, take care of yourself out there, collective. I wish you many, many blessings, and I'll check in with you again another week, because this energy could change next week. People do wake up, and I certainly hope they will. And I don't know, what I did not see here was a tower card. Again, the star usually comes out after a tower has fallen. So I feel like maybe your person is just still in the process of ending this situation over here. But there's no cards of communication yet. So I would say your person still needs some time to deal with whatever's going on over on their side. And, you know, and what they're hiding from you is they don't want to walk away. They don't want you to walk away, is what I'm hearing from this. They're feeling very weakened by this lack of love.
I'm not sure I understand.
I bet you don't, Siri. That's my watch, Siri. But they're missing your love. I just want to say that. They're missing your cup of love here. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's basically what they're hiding. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here today and for tuning in. I will see you very, very soon. Please hit that like button on the way out and subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you soon. Bye.